gonna load Minecraft in the background whilst we are in my big face mode and getting started. And yeah, it's always a little bit choppy when I first load. So we'll let that settle and we'll do a quick systems check, make sure everyone is on board. You gotta connect to the chat. The chat is connected. And then let's see who gets me first. Come on. Oh. Okay. Twitch is working. TikTok's working. And YouTube requires an extra click, but it's working. Huzzah. All right. All righty-roo. All really right. Think everything's working. And okay, that had a moment of freaking out, but it should be fine now. Hope everyone is doing fine. Welcome to the stream. I've got a story for today, just to get started. Whilst people start to filter in. I gave myself a haircut. It went poorly. It went very poorly. Just remove the headphones. So for a while now, I've had this super duper short on the back and sides and a top knot situation going on, which you can't really see because the got a little ponytail thing that's all tied up there, and that's been my hairstyle. Now, it does show. Well, let me see. Let me figure out how to touch my head in the camera. It used before this morning when I grabbed the clippers and was like, I need to trim the sides. The back of the where it like it's really hard to because my camera's in a funny spot. The back of the long hair was a bit further back. Now, hi chillax. Give myself a haircut. And when I was buzzing, I went bzzz, and I realized I'd cut a bit of extra, so I had to get the wife to give it a little tidy. The plan is, sometime in the future, I'll chop the top off, and then I'll let it grow out and be long again. I've had it long in the past. I like having it long. Just this current style is a bit more manageable, so that's why I've gone with that for a while, but also I like having long hair. So I will grow it out, but yeah, for now, we're just kind of a weird hair guy. Because I was thinking like 2 or 3 days ago, oh yeah, maybe I'll grow my hair out soon, but I'm not sure if I'm quite ready yet. Turns out I might need to make myself a bit ready sooner. Today I have exam 8th graders. Ooh, good luck with that. No, thank you. Let's go over to Minecraft because it sounds like my villagers are eager to have me. So I've done a little bit of, let's come out of here to talk. Ooh, and do a sleep. A little bit of work. Made some minor changes. First minor change being the little fence up the front. I put that in to allow, like, because villagers can't use gates. So now I can control who comes in and out, which is a bit nice. Finger's itchy. And most of these guys have got trades now. And you can see the ones with the little green badge, which is most of them. I've traded with a bunch to get their levels up so that any books that they might have to trade are all there. Oh, you did Polish. Oh, dear. Well, I hope that wasn't too traumatizing for you. Chillax. What are we doing here? So we've got like this guy. I'm still rolling, and there's a couple of guys. I think this guy does have a trade. Oh no, he doesn't. This guy doesn't have a trade yet. There's just this random guy that's walking around with a couple of good trades, and I can't get him to stay in a spot, so he's not in a spot. And then there's another random extra guy that won't go into a proper thing. And then... yeah, there's 2 more guys there that don't have trades. And this guy won't take a job. And then these guys all down here don't have trades yet as well. Or at least they don't have them locked in, is what I mean. So I'm looking for projection 4 is the main one. I do have a list. Let me open my Obsidian. We'll have a little look. In my, what is it, game task list? Yes, I added a big list of thingos that I need. What are they called? Enchantments. So I do need Impaling 5, which that guy did have up. Unfortunately, my chat covers my list. So I can, but I've only got like 1 or 2 more things that I need to get anyway, so it's not a big stress. So this guy that's got Impaling, we should actually lock him in. I need to go get some paper or something, I think. One thing that I do need to do soon is do an AFK session. Maybe I could put Minecraft on tomorrow whilst I'm editing. And just let it AFK whilst I'm editing, because I don't think I've stockpiled any paper in here. But I've used up most of my paper. There's a little bit. Oh, there's a little bit. Okay. Glad I checked. Oh, there's some more. And some emeralds. No, okay. Oops. So my paper situation in the farm is not great. So, yeah. Because they do take a lot when you trade with them. These fellas. Hello. Goodbye. Hopefully he's still got that Impaling trade. This guy. Impaling 5. Okay. So I can lock him in by doing any trade, but I want to also level him up to see if he's got any trades that I might like. And you might be able to see I've got 55 levels as well, so you can tell I've been doing quite a bit of trading with all of these guys. Density 5. So I can definitely tick off Impaling on my list. There we go. I think I've already got Density 5. And the only ones I'm sort of looking for is Riptide and Multi-Shot, as well as Protection 4 being the big one. And then I've got, I think, all of the enchantments you can get from a villager. Because then also on the list is things like Soul Speed and Swift Sneak, which you can get as treasure from Piglins and the Deep Dark City. Oh, I need to bring up my chat again before, just in case. There we go. We've got a Respiration 2 there. And then he's gone green. So he's also got no other extra trades for books. And that's fine. So I could keep trading with him and he'd level up to master. But he won't have another book trade, is my understanding. So there's no point in keeping on trading just to find out if I'm going to get anything else. But we should put a sign up. So we've got Impaling 5, Density 5, Respiration 2. And we'll put the sign here. Go Impaling. 5, density 5, respiration 2, I think so. And then that is, yeah. So now he's labeled and he's, you know, he's got all his trades. So then we need to come through these guys and because everyone seems to be sort of settled in, they seem to be taking the job a bit quicker. So I can do this if I'm not getting pushed around by another villager. Oh my gosh, go in the hole. And then, yeah, he quickly takes another job. So I've been trying to get a villager back into this corner for a while. They're proving to be very annoying. Exceptionally annoying, I think, is the way to put it. Like, he'll stand here, or he'll stand here, and he won't ever go in there. And he keeps bumping me. Hi, Chris Vlogs, how you going? I also enjoy Minecraft when I'm not dealing with blubber villagers. So this guy, he's got a couple of decent trades, if I look there. So I should try and get this guy to level up, but the question becomes, oh, I've only got 4 books, but that does a little bit of stuff to get him to level up. I don't really need a bunch of these at the moment, so probably the most economical would be to buy a few bookshelves. Knocked, is that you? No, I am not. That'll be fun. Be a literal billionaire. And then I have to use this axe because my other one is Silk Touch. So we get some books. And then the guy over here. So we trade with him a few times. There we go. He'll level up. Maybe. Oh, I need to do one more little trade. There we go. And he, oh, this is a really good efficiency 5, Silk Touch, and mending in one guy. It's a pretty awesome villager there. Jack Black? No. What does Jack Black say? Oh, it's gonna go, but that's not, that's Andy from The Office. That's not Jack Black. But Jack Black also scats. Yeah. I am Steve. All of those good quotes. I'm gonna remove this for now because I want this guy to go away. He's so annoying. If he didn't have good trades, I would have dumped a bucket of lava on his head by now. But we just need protection 4. We're not getting it. I spent a solid length of a episode of a TV show, so about an hour yesterday doing this. They usually go pretty quickly, like this. Do that. There's not usually someone bouncing into me. Mending is good. Don't need it. I've got it on several villagers now. And it's just this repeatedly, as quickly as you can. The quicker you replace it, the quicker it comes through. Hello, Hello, wife. Are you having a bubbly bill? Yeehaw, she says.
I want nostalgia and the kids keep swallowing bubble gum, so I'm going to have the last one.
That's a good idea.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Welcome back, small editor. I don't know if I checked that one. I think projection 4 has to be one of the rare enchantments on the list. I've seen protection 1 and 2, and I've seen other protections come up. But just regular protection 4 almost never comes up. I haven't seen it in this world. And like I said, I've spent a solid hour or so just doing this. There's protection 3. Potentially a keeper. However, when it gets to things like boots and helmets that need lots of enchantments on them, it can get quite expensive and potentially too expensive to actually enchant them any further. So that's why I want number 4. So we're going to actually pass Respiration 3. Yeah, Protection 4 is fantastic. Provides you good armor bonus on everything, so you take much less damage. There's Protection 2. Oh, thank you for the GG, Oscar. Chase, so we're just looking for Protection 4 to show up as a trade on the like first book here. And Bunkerman, we're just trying to get Protection 4. And then I'm set for all of these librarians. I don't need to do any more. However, Protection 4 is turning out to be very difficult to find. Thank you for the roses as well, Oscar. You're too kind. Also being referred to Unk as Unk is funny. Fortune 3, a good one. I'll only do this for a couple more minutes. Just as a... Look, it's hard and it takes a long time to get the final one that you're looking for. But I was thinking actually for stream today, we might go to the Nether and start hunting with the skeletons. So I've got looting on my sword. So I should be able to get with the skulls relatively quickly. And a cowboy hat. Yeehaw! These were all fantastic enchantments, librarian, but they are not the one that I want. Yeah, I've got all of the trident enchantments. Pretty sure I've got all of the what are they called? Crossbow enchantments as well. Protection 3. And some donuts. Thank you, Oscar. How is he not moving? So the trapdoors above their heads, it blocks them from being able to leave, essentially. So he's stuck in a little room. It's as if there's a whole block here. That's how he's not leaving. Getting them into these spots is not easy. And some more roses from Oscar. Thank you. And I think that's a little green dinosaur guy. Very cute. Use the half shelf thing, yep. Sweeping Edge 3, got it. So I did find when I was getting these guys in, I'd block them in without the trapdoor, and I'd have to like fly into them to just push them very slightly. Give them a very slight nudge. So they'd actually be in the block back there. Luck of the Sea. Yeah, I've got Luck of the Sea and Lure as well. It's just Protection 4. Projectile Protection 4. It's not the same. There was one version of Minecraft. It was 1.14, I think. And for like one of the updates that they did during 1.14, there you were allowed to put all of the different protections onto your armor. And if you did that, I think it gives you a slight bonus on all the different damage types. Doing a new world soon with the wife. Very good. I have done worlds with the wife in the past. Not your wife, my wife. Power 3. Flame. Okay, this is getting silly. I've had enough of listening to these guys. Let's go and start thinking about how I can mess with what is going on in the nether. I think at this point it's mostly going to be digging out of space. There we go. And not dying. Oh, creeper. Oh, I do like knockback. Knocks them back really far. You forget about that when you haven't used it in a long time. My iron farms are still going good, I think. Yeah. See it working right now. I did put a... What's this called? A composter, an automatic composter over here. Because I had stacks and stacks of roses. And I just needed somewhere to place them. This will do. Oh my god, I've got so much stuff. Okay, so torches, I probably need some. There's some, couple stacks. I don't need books or lecterns on me. Food, got to make sure I get some food and probably make some more fireworks before we go as well. Thank you for the follow, Villy. Yes. That font is very, the eyes look like L's. So it is working, the paper farm. It's just a little bit slow for trading with tons and tons of villages, but I mean that's coming to an end. And we've got plenty of gunpowder in here. Almost. And Chase Hodgson with the follow as well. Thank you. And I think that's all I need to make really good rockets. Can I do it in my little inventory? Yes. Beautiful. Okay. So we've got lots of rockets. I don't think I'm going to need blocks because there's always lots of blocks in the nether. I'm not going to need a hoe. Put my spare tools away. I'm not going to need a spare axe, a hoe. Probably not going to need a shovel whilst I'm there. Fortune pick I won't need. Although, if I see... Actually, yeah, I will take the pick. I'm not going to go anywhere I need an axe. I've got lots of space for rockets and things in my inventory. And, I need to make sure I grab some food. Lots of food. We'll grab a spare stack. There we go. And I put torches on my hotbar too. Cool. Let's go to the nether. It's been a while since I've been there, actually. I haven't got around. I like to... So... Oscar. I like to use the TNT method for getting netherite. And I have not yet farmed... Oh, there's a villager in here. I have not yet farmed... or AFK'd at my creeper farm to get all the gunpowder I will need for blasting through the nether. Big, huge, big word. So what am I thinking? So I want to do the, what's it called? The wither first to get a beacon. That'd be nice. And netherite isn't a huge upgrade. It's like a minor upgrade. It does, what's it called? It gives you like minor additions to your armor and your damage. Well, Mando, you got a bit of a problem, mate. And the fireproof is really nice, or the lava proofness of the netherite gear is really, really nice to have. But it's not like a thing that I'm desperate for, so. Okay. One moment. Do. Just loading my thing. There we go. Oh. I think I banned him. Look, he's not talking anymore, so I'm pretty sure he's banned. Sorry, the button on what's it called? On TikTok isn't super clear. Well, yeah, apparently. I don't know. I've not had any issues recently, so it's not been a thing that I needed to worry about, really. But yeah, I think I might need to look at that. Look at maybe some trusted community members can help me to moderate. But yeah, I haven't been of the portion of my stream has, like, I've never had a issue with people that I would need to ban. I've had the occasional like bot on Twitch, and that usually just gets auto moderated, so it's not usually an issue. Thank you for the follow, Oscar. I didn't realize you weren't following, but thank you. So what I want to do here is clear out a bit of space and make it easy for wither skeletons to spawn in. So just by flattening this area and sort of spreading out the netherrack and nether bricks, then we can make a nice big flat area that is spawnable for mobs, which will help with pack spawning for with the skeletons, that kind of thing. And then you just sort of come close and go far, and come close and go far. And if you build like if I build this wide and sort of go all the way down here, then I can just go from one end to the other. We can have lots and lots of boys spawning in. Now, it's nice to have a safe area, question mark, that you can retreat to. So because they're 3 blocks tall, if you make a little area that is just simply a 2 block tall thing that you walk through, then it's very easy to be safe. Oh, and Daisy, what a lovely bot's coming through as well. Okay. We really do need to start looking at moderations. Hey, Liz. Sorry, could you... Are you... Sorry. There is a bot in TikTok. Yeah, TikTok chat is going weird today, actually. Yeah, I just had to... I mean, the word is ban, but on TikTok it said block. A person who just couldn't help themselves. Oh, okay. I need to make you a mod. Why don't you say hello and chat, and then I can make you a mod. And I got some wither skeletons spawning. Hey, Mudwife. I need to go to the browser. There's my chat thing. Oh my god, I'm getting shot. Hold on. There we go. Okay. Can you see the chat history? Okay, hold on. No, that is fine. I think you're a moderator now. I'm not sure. It says add as moderator. Sorry, I had to bump the chat up to move away from a heart icon so I could find your little 3 dots so that I could add you as moderator. Yeah. Look, if it's not working, that's fine. I can... Okay. That's fine. Well, alright. I will... let me go. Maybe. I have blocked Daisy. Okay, cool. Maybe, like, refresh the page? Sorry, everyone's been so well behaved on TikTok, I haven't had to worry about it. Up until now. I clicked it a few times because nothing happened when I clicked it, so it's okay if it doesn't work. I'm sure I can, like, add you in the back end later. It's fine. No, don't mod Mando, ban Mando. Because they were just spamming the chat and telling everybody they need to get a job and being a dick. So, yeah. Like, I gave them a chance, I gave them a moment to chill out and they didn't chill out, so they get banned. It's pretty simple. Don't be a dick. Those are the rules. Yeah, I mean, they lasted a whole 30 seconds, and I was like, look. Just ain't working out. Maybe try a new hobby or something, Mando, if you're still in the chat. Probably not, because of the type of person they seem to have been. Probably just gone to the next live and started spamming in there. Louis, welcome back. How you going? I think I remember the name. Ooh. Thanks, Tal. This becomes the danger of doing this stuff. You gotta be a little bit proactive about the mobs that are spawning in now that I've created a area for them to spawn into. And also, you've got to break the fire from the blazes because that does spawn protection, I believe, because it lights up the area. And light stops spawns. And also, mobs can't spawn on these little fences. That's why I'm breaking those and replacing them. And essentially, I'm just trying to create a spawning area. Wow. Double L. I don't know if it still works, but it used to be that to get... Oh, he's disappeared. To get a gas tier, if you put your sword with looting on your offhand, then you get more chance for loot, because the looting effect applies to your bow shots. Got a wither skeleton here. Hello, sir. Would you like to donate your head? No. Oh, thank you for the heart, James. I love the gifts. They're really they're a nice way of expressing, hey, you're cool and I like your stuff. And also, don't fall in holes next to a blaze spawner. Bad idea. Fill up that hole, I think. I think that's where I was trying to dig down previously and then decided that I had started too high up or something. I think for now we'll just dig out... I think we'll just dig this out, like through the netherrack. This will give us way more spawns anyway. Now I think the wither skeletons only spawn like within like the rows, but I know that if you give more flat space, then they're more likely to spawn in like bigger packs and stuff. That's why I'm making lots of space to the sides. Okay, gotta keep eating. Thank you for all the likes as well, folks. Keep them coming. I was trying to think about like more fun interactive ways to stream Minecraft. And it might be fun to do like a stream where I try to speedrun the game, and depending on either gifts or likes or bits on Twitch and stuff like that, you guys can make it harder for me. I think that would be fun. Just got to figure out the best way to set it up. Oops. Just need to eat. Ow. Ooh, ow. This is the place where, what's it called? The fire resistance potions are very handy, as they can stop you from having to worry about what the blazes do, because their attack is just fire. So if you can stop the fire from even being a problem, then you'll be feeling much better. And this is how you wreck the durability on your pickaxe really quickly, this kind of stuff. It's kind of why I brought the second one as well. And also quartz. I need to collect for... Oh no, I need to... Whoop. From here. It's called the piglins around. So... I think I've got a fireworks. Yeah, I do have a fireworks box. Okay, so let's put some of these in there. Some spare stuff. Free up some inventory space. And I mean, this is all just random stuff. Oops. I'll keep that chest there for now, and then this second pickaxe is my fortune one. So I can get extra quartz out of this ore. And that's really good for I mean, getting quartz and all that kind of stuff for doing redstone things and contraptions. I want to increase the number of observers on the sugarcane farm, just to make it a little bit more productive. And the main ingredient that I don't have an easy way to get at the moment is quartz. I'm sure it comes up when you do like a piglin trading farm. I did do the piglin trading farm by ENXO4 in a past world. I did really like it actually because it was a little bit compact and it just dumped everything into shulkers, which I guess you could then, you know, put into a sorter. Well, I never got around to that part, but the farm itself was really cool. There was like a special little spawning room. Ooh, that's one of the guys I'd like to meet. Hello, sir. Oh, he got stuck on the fence. Ow. Still got me, though. I do like the fresh animations. The one he attacked me just then. That was quite good, actually. Make sure my food stays on my hotbar. There's a guy to shoot. Wow. One shot with the Power 5 bow. I like that. I like that very much. Jing. So yeah, I want to at least finish this corridor. And then, I mean, I'll just keep stretching it sideways. I should probably relearn the spawning mechanics of like the Nether Fortress and stuff so I can maximize what I'm doing. I do know there's Nether Fortress below me. Is it safe? I'll go to free cam real quick. So I probably... oh no, I don't necessarily need to worry about that too much. Oh, okay, over here. All of these guys, I want them to be in my little farming area. So I think we spawn-proof everything else around, maybe? With buttons is away, slabs is away, that kind of stuff. So you've got to do some kind of spawn-proofing. I think if you light it up, it spawn-proofs as well. I think. It is a little bit cheating, Jared. You're right. It's a mod for free cam. My point of showing it just then was I thought there was something below me, and then actually I was wrong about that. So there's this section below here. So I thought this section that I'm in had like a second platform below. But look, if we come far enough away, they show up anyway. And trust me, if you've ever done spawn proofing in the Nether, having a little tool like that helps you see areas a bit easier, it can save you dozens of hours. Okay, don't knock back off. There we go, with a skull. We got one. Yeah, I have dug out a whole perimeter in the Nether before with my wife. So a minor tool that would make that much faster or make that not necessary, thus making things faster by saving us many hours of time. Yeah, I don't necessarily see that as bad. Thank you, the number one headed king. When do you plan to get netherite stuffs? Soon. The main thing that I need to do is actually do an AFK session at my farms so that I can get the TNT that I will need. I would also like to try brewing some fire resistance potions and seeing how well you can see in the lava. I don't think it's great, but I might be able to find some in there as well. Because I've seen that actually by just going in the lava and searching around, you can find netherite quite quickly. So I'll have to see if there's any sort of secret techniques that make that a bit easier that aren't cheating. I have beat the what's it called, the dragon, Jaden. I've got my wings, I've got rockets, I can fly. So I've been to the end and all that stuff. I did that relatively quickly, so I'm at the point now where I'm just kind of doing other parts of the game. So I want to fight the Wither soon, get some beacons. So I'm just carving out this area to have an area to fight with the skeletons. So I'll make another little box here where I can fight them. I think something like that. There's a boat glitch you can do to see in lava. Yeah. See, if it's part of the game, I'm not too fussed. And like, yes, you might say that using free cam like this is cheating, but if you have the settings enabled, you can also do this and just go to spectator mode, which is kind of the same thing, you know? Oh no, I'm... Hold on, I've got a survival mode. There we go. Okay. So it's all stuff that's built into the game, like even like not doing glitches, but just, you know, using a tool to make doing perspective mode slightly easier, or spectator mode slightly easier. Sorry, I don't necessarily see that as cheating, but I understand that some people will. And like I also have a zoom mod, so I can zoom in like that. Yeah, see, I don't even use those ones. I think I should get like at least like a resource pack to make the redstone a bit easier for like seeing signal strength and to help do things like observers, make them a bit easier to place, that kind of stuff. Yeah, I think making the lava completely clear is definitely crossing the line for me. I understand the why, but that for me that crosses the line from information you could have got just by playing normally to information that is, you know, granted to you by cheating. Like, I turn off fog in the nether because that's an option. And I don't like fog. And it lets you see further. But like, I don't have X-ray for ores. Not that you really need ores these days. With all the villager trading, I have done barely any mining, I'll be honest. Oh, hello. Do you think Zero's map thing is a cheat because you can change the settings so there's no minimap and no structures and just use it for the waypoint? I don't know. I don't know that mod. But, I mean, Mojang is adding like the compass points at the above your XP bar or below your XP bar, or in place of your XP bar. I'm not sure. Mojang is adding like a waypoint functionality with compass points and stuff that you can go to. So if it's like, I think modding in a feature that is already coming, I don't think that's really cheating. Yeah, I mean, the whole thing with like finding your way in the world, that can be really, really difficult. Especially for like someone who might not be neurotypical. Just remembering the way you went can be like really difficult in a big infinite or almost infinite world. So I completely understand like using mods and stuff to make that slightly easier. Like, yeah, it's called survival, but also it's Minecraft. It's not like, it's not hardcore survival like many other games. Like, Rust is also a survival game, but it's not even the same. It doesn't feel like even the same genre, even though they're both, you know, first-person games. No worries, small editor. Thank you for showing up and saying hello. I'm sure I'll see you again soon. Yeah, one fully charged shot. Oops. That's a problem. I've just angered all the pigmen. Thankfully, I'm in a relatively safe corner. I can hear angry sounds nearby, though. I should try and gather some blaze rods whilst I'm here for doing a bit of brewing a bit later. Yeah, we've already gone through half a pickaxe whilst here. So, I mean, this is what mending is for, I suppose. I have to do some training with my villagers, because that's really my only XP farm. And also leg it from these fellas. I think we just keep shooting them until they stop. That was nearly very bad. Angry zombie pig. Where are you, angry zombie pig? I think they're on the structure above me. Yeah, there's one. Hello. Are we still annoyed? Oh, you are. And now you're going to bring all your friends, aren't you? Just about getting the bow to full strength. Also, their little running animation is cute, so we'll let them stay. Might grab a shulker, actually. And start loading it up. Oh, hello. I do have some blaze rods, okay. Oh, I've got 2 weather skeleton skulls. Okay, we're up to 2. That's pretty good. Another shulker, please. Might pop the wither skulls just in there. And this box is full, so we'll pop it in there. Look, I think I've killed all the zombie piglins in this area now. So not too much to be worried about. Just want to square off this whole area. And then... I mean, I can try just running through with torches, I suppose. Through the nether fortress. To see if lighting it all up makes all the spawns happen just in this area where I am. I think that's the way to go right now. And then if I need to, I can commit to like buttons or slabs or something later on. And of course, got to break all the fire. So this goes much further than I thought it would. I think to about here. Okay. So, I mean, what if I just dig this way for a little bit? Oops. And I get brought down here, I know. Back up we go. Yeah, I suspect there's lots of guys spawning in the rest of the nether fortress and not right here where I am right now. Okay. How far was it here? Just sort of going back and forth hoping that I will intersect at one point. Still hasn't happened. Oh, here we go. Oh, how's that for a guess? Beautiful. Oh, there we go. Now, we'll actually hit them first. I think that's all of them. But again, I've got to make sure I use my fortune pick on the quartz. Because I need lots and lots of quartz. Zombies don't seem to be interested in chasing me down anymore, which is a good sign. I've killed all those. I've remembered my heinous crime of accidentally smacking one of their friends. Ow. Got him. Oh, of course, because I'm getting XP, it's self-repairing my pick. So if I do this, that will actually give me some repairs to my pick. Lovely. Whoops. Plug that up as soon as you possibly can, because when that lava can spread out, it can become a real problem. It'll spread out quite far and you won't be able to get close enough to block up the flow. So even just opening up an area this big will cause lots of places for the wither skeletons to spawn extra friends and stuff in. So I'm not sure like it's going to be quite out this far into the corner, but just by squaring it off, just makes it easier to sort of see everything that's going on, keep a track, that sort of thing. And then fill all the random little holes in the ground. And I've filled up my inventory again with netherrack. I'm going to collect a few shulker boxes worth, not a ton. I don't need a ton. And I don't have a ton of shulker boxes, so. I do have plenty of blazes that are willing to shoot me. Is that a villager? Why are you here? Of all places he could be. And then I will place blocks out here as well to stretch that part of the farm. Not really a farm. Just a spawning area. But if you've ever played a significant amount of Minecraft, you'll know that, yeah, I've got 2 wither skeleton skulls. And I only need 1 more. So I could just go hunting through the nether fortress. However, I'm going to want more than 1 beacon. So by doing this, we can actually come back later and get more. And I mean, even whilst we're here now, we don't have to stop at 3. Might place that block there just to sort of designate that's where that little staircase is. A bit of lava there. Again, just got to be careful with those pigmen. They danger. We could also, like, yeah, fill in this area. And just square off the area that we've got. Yes, he's stuck there, but he'll despawn. And always come back and fill in that hole. Like that. I think because of that fire up there, it's preventing spawns. And this lava actually will be increasing the light level and prevent more spawns when I'm not here. Because monsters don't spawn in the sort of area near you. They spawn, I think it's 20 blocks out. That's where they start spawning up from. Okay, what could go wrong? No. You're a bad influence, Reese. Our pickaxe is almost broken though. But it's surprisingly short on quartz, although maybe I did dig it all out whilst I was here. My chicken. I need my chicken. What could possibly go wrong, eh, Reese? Just all the lava that's down there. I need to spawn proof the top of that too, actually. Does lava spawn proof? That'd be easy if it could. Just spread loads of lava over the top of the fortress. Ooh. I need to get some magma cream. That involves killing these guys. Or like blaze powder and slime, but like I've not seen any slimes. Wow, you'd think I'd get more with my looting sword. Nope. Any more? There's a couple. Okay. Well, that's it. Until the blaze starts shooting. Got him. That's a bingo. Wow. What an angry ant. Wish I could, like, have no blazes spawning. I guess wither roses is the one way to do that. Because that's, like, how you make a wither farm. You just have a platform with just wither roses. And that stops anything else from spawning. But that's not fun. And also, I need a wither to make that happen, and I haven't got enough wither skulls yet. Oh, there's some. Give me your skull, please. Oops. Did you survive? No. Okay, let's make this bit bigger. Then at least whilst I'm under my safety spot, I can make sure I can actually get the withers and not knock them off. Okay. Then we've got loads of netherrack to place. I should repair my pick and keep digging. So let's go find a bit of quartz. Is there any sort of easily accessible? There's some down there. Don't want to go in the crimson. Crimson Forest, I believe it's called. Just realised I've been playing Terraria a bit lately as well, and the crimson is a thing in that, and it's completely different. Lockie, we are trying to get wither skulls to spawn the wither. Maybe do a wither fight today if I can get one more. And at this very second, I need to repair my pick. So I'm just trying to do that with some quartz. I've got my fortune pick with me and I can get lots of quartz and lots of XP, but I don't want to fly too far away. And I don't want to be pillaring up too much. Although it looks like I might need to. Distinct lack of floor quartz. Lots of cool stuff in the nether, though. Oh. Let's see if I can offhand a sword. Shoot my bow. Catch a tear. Oh. No, I had no space in my inventory. I think he only dropped the gunpowder. Okay, well. Back to what I was doing. Make sure my food is on my hotbar. Come on. Any floor quartz up here? There is. Here. Nice big vein. Lots of repairs for my trusty old pick. Just got to avoid the mobs that will spawn in here. Can you follow me? I want to support you. Oh, that's nice, Leo. You first. Also, I'm busy. I'm streaming. So the fortress is sort of roughly to my right at the moment. Thankfully, these guys don't hit too hard. Although, as I'm saying that, one guy does hit me quite hard. I think we back out. Yeah. Here's the fortress. And even just that bit of quartz has given us quite a bit of repairs to the pick. Repaired a third of it. That's not bad. And we'll fill this one up with netherrack, and we won't save any more. But netherrack can be useful for like lots of things. You can grow. Oops. Nether wart on it, or is it nether wart? It's called nether wart. You can grow the red warty thing on it. And also... Oh, there we go. You can cook it into red bricks. Or nether bricks, and then you can make the nether bricks into nether brick blocks. And... you can also dye those bricks with the nether wart as well. Make red nether brick. Made a huge tower out of that stuff once. That was fun. Getting shot at. Where'd he go? Did I kill him? I might have. What? Okay. Very strange creatures in the nether. So I'll dig this side out. I mean, I guess to here, but we could go further. I think to here will be fine. And then we'll go light up the rest of the nether fortress. And hopefully that will be enough to make the spawning much more controlled for me. Ooh. Make me cream, please. I don't think the little guys drop it is what I'm seeing. I think it's just the medium ones that drop it. So I'll kill these guys. Yeah. That's funny because the slimes, only the little ones drop the slime balls. That's good to know. It's a really good question, Lockie. I think he wandered in through the nether portal and has wandered his way down here. I suspect the zombified piglins scare him a little bit, but they're not interested in him. So he just kind of runs away from them. And doesn't know what to do with himself. It's an odd situation. I'll be honest. But, I mean, he seems relatively happy. He's not getting into too much trouble or anything. So I don't want to tell him to leave. Or try and make him leave, because come on. Villagers. They don't listen at the best of times. Hey, Amy Lynn. Yes, doing well, thank you. Hope you're well too. Hope everyone is well. I'm just digging out some space in the nether to encourage some wither skeletons to spawn. So that I can get some wither skulls. That looks like something I did. Yes. Oh, hello. Oh. Just need one more skull and then we can actually fight the wither. And of course then make a beacon. Probably out of iron, because that's the only thing I can really farm. Also emerald, but like... I'd just be converting the iron into emerald at like 4 iron for 1 emerald, so... I'd be very silly to do that if I just want a beacon. No, so the wither skull, you use 3 of them and some soul sand to spawn in the wither. And it's one of the bosses of the game. And the beacon offers... So with the beacon you can get effects in like an area around the beacon. The main one that sort of people use it for is haste, which gives you faster mining speed. It can also give you other buffs like health regeneration, defense, speed, a jump boost. So, but to do that you have to have like 1 beacon per effect. And you have to place the beacon on like a little pyramid of expensive blocks. Definitely not decor. I'll fight the wither probably just in a tunnel on the overworld. If I do set up like a wither skull farm, then I could look at maybe doing like, I might, if I'm doing lots of fights just to get lots of beacons, then I will probably do that under the portal at the end. just for the sake of doing it quicker. And that's also a really great way, actually, to generate the wither roses. What I used to do was I actually had a like an automatic chicken breeder thing. Not quite breeder, but like automatic chicken creation farm thing. Where I had a bunch of chickens that would live on hoppers. And then any eggs that they laid would get sent to dispensers that would fire them out to create more chickens. And I'd do that for a little while. I'd let that run. And then after you got, you know, thousands and thousands of chickens in there, you spawn the wither. And every chicken gets killed by the wither, but they also get turned into wither roses. Which also then gets collected in the hoppers that you set up for the chickens. Oh, you get XP for gold too? I did not know that. Okay, what's only a little? Just going to use my fortune pick. Although, if I do this, I will repair my silk touch pick. It's silly not to. Get some free repairs in for something I'm going to dig out anyway. Okay. A little bit. Not really enough repairs, but yeah. Yeah, I definitely want to fight the wither today if I can. It's all luck based on whether the wither skulls drop. But that's why I'm doing this setup, so we can encourage more wither skeletons to spawn in this area. So I can quickly kill them. Takes a little bit of time, but way less time than setting up a proper wither skeleton farm. Or a wither skull farm. Yeah, they require lots of like wither roses and measurements to set up and spawn proofing the whole nether, that kind of stuff. Okay, there we go. Some silk-touched blocks. Okay, we'll switch to fortune. Just to finish off this area. So close to having it done. Look, there's a skull. A skeleton. No. And because I got looting 3 on my sword, they're more likely to drop the skull. Doesn't mean that they're likely to, they're just more likely to. And I do have 2 so far, so we just need the 1 more. Just the 1. There we go. Ah, so close. That's good enough. Don't want to make damage too often by falling down here. But I can still go down. That's fine. Okay, so let's do an eat first. Jeez. Hello, Nikki. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Oh, and Chris Vlogs, you subscribed on YouTube. Thank you. I appreciate that. All this in there. Now, I don't have too many torches on me, actually. Do I have any in here? No. Although, chasing with the skeletons is getting me some coal, so that's nice. See if there's any in there as well. Decent amount of coal. And this one, no coal. Okay. Is there any wood in the nether? Oh, there is, of course. And I didn't bring my axe, because I didn't think I'd need it. Just for the sake of making torches. Although, actually, let's go... I mean, these guys are spawning everywhere. Let's go down and light up some of the other areas anyway. I think it was here. Yeah. You can see. So if we light up... Oh, if we put... Okay, hold on. Put the torches in your offhand, Jimbo. Now, as I run around, I can find anyone that is a bother, like this guy. Hello. Boom. Get some more coal. Ooh, that was nearly bad. Okay. How do we get out of this? I think it's going to be a fly up. And like around a bit. Okay, that's not too bad. What's down here? Away to the main area? Yeah, that was nearly very painful. Oh, we got some withers spawning in though. I might as well, with skeletons, not the wither, might as well farm them when I see them, because the more that I kill, the quicker, the faster I'll get the skull. Or something. Still no skull, but we've got 32 coal. That's alright. I don't think I want to keep the stone sword. Now the fact that he's up here, is that because down here is like spawn proof? Or not spawn proof? I've been through all of this already. I've already looted all the treasure from this fortress. Oh, and most of the treasure. I'm not going to say all. I suspect I got all of it, but it's possible that there's portions of the fortress that I didn't see. So, look, I'm just going to light it up. Usually I'm sort of, I want to know which way is sort of the way that leads down here. I think it's this way. We've got the netherrack that will tell me where to place blocks. Not blocks, torches. So I always keep the signal home on the, I place it on the left as I'm going. And it does get a bit winding, doesn't it? Cool. At least now, if I've got torches down there, then I know I've been there. And all I want to do is just light up the whole fortress, essentially. And then this is the blaze spawner that I have sort of claimed. So we'll head back. That's lit. This isn't. And I've run out of torches. I've only got 33 left. So, come on, in the offhand. I mean, we're in some crimson now, so we should be able to steal a little bit of crimson wood, hopefully. Let's see any really bad guys. But we'll make sure that we've eaten. So we'll turn this all into sticks. I'm just going to put netherrack where it was. Thank you. So 7 turns into 56 sticks. That's a lot of torches. There we go. That was about 2 stacks of torches. Very helpful. And I didn't torch very well on my way out here. Oh no. That looks like it could be like more nether fortress through there. Maybe I haven't seen it before through here. Maybe there's more treasure. I could always love some more treasure. Yeah. My time in the nether when I'm not fully geared is usually pretty short too, Amy Lynn. I wouldn't be doing this if I wasn't sort of at the point where I want to progress a bit further, get a beacon, that kind of stuff. I think I got him. Oh, there's one more. Got him. Alright. So there was a tiny little bit extra fortress behind that tree. Nothing else there. And so once I've done like all of these torches, I might come back in free cam just to see if there are any extra pieces of fortress. Again, mostly just as a time-saving thing. I think I've got most of it. And then this takes us back up to the big platform. Rude. Also rude. Got him. So let's see if I come all the way. How far do I need to go? Out to here? See some mobs spawning down there? Not really, because they can all spawn here, and the zombie piglins have already all spawned in anyway, so... I mean, there is one way to deal with these guys. 1, 2, 3, and then just start shooting. Is this the best idea? Absolutely not. Will it get rid of them quickly? Absolutely. Can even do this. Bye. 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 See you later. Goodbye. Boing. This is why, is it knockback? Punch on your bow is good. This is only with punch 1 as well. Let's see if these guys are still annoyed with me. Nah, see? They're not bothered. I think this needs to be longer. Or I need to do more spawn proofing like above and below. Like in these areas. And like on top of there. Yeah, I mean what I could do is come to here and like free cam to just sort of see where the mobs are. There's a few out around here. Not too many here. It's fairly lit up by this fire's gone. That's when they start spawning in. Keep an eye on myself as well whilst I do this. So it can be very dangerous. So we got torches through there. There's a guy down there. And there's this space above that they can spawn in as well. And all around here they could spawn in. Oh, there's like a little room. Did I not see that? Okay. But yeah, all of this. Oh, and then there's, yeah, okay. So there is random parts of the fortress that I haven't found yet. Or I have found before. With all the random bits of netherrack. That's where I've been before. Oh, there you go. Spent too long away. There's a blaze over here. Yikes. And it's between all of the... Yeah, there we go. Gonna have to be very careful with my shots. Ooh! Oh, there's a lot of bad guys. And this guy has joined the battle. Okay, there is an easy way to deal with it. What you do is you fly away. Oh, look, there's piglins here. Hold on. I saw it. You saw it. A zombie piglin jockey with like a new chicken. That's kind of cool. I guess this is a warm biome, so that'd be like the warm chicken variant. Because we're in the nether. Now, do we say it? Do we say the thing? No. La 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 lava. No, it's not that one. Chicken jockey. I can't. But then if we fly back. Oh, look, all those zombie-fied piglins that were mad at me are gone. Oh, from memory, mushrooms are like a form of spawn proofing too. As they're used for making slime farms. They give off like a really low level of light. I don't know why there's light here. Is that the ender chest maybe? Yes. That gives off light too. Oh, good. Just the bad guy I've been looking for. Hello? Oh, there's lots of blazes. There we go. Ah. I think this is one of the areas I was seeing that I hadn't lit up. Yong. Got him. So there was some rooms or big long corridors maybe around here that I didn't get. Like here. Then down here. Down there. Also, nether wart that I didn't get. Yeah. That's important. Gotta get that. The clue that maybe I haven't been here before. I suspect I have been here before, but it's possible that I haven't. Is this new treasure? 2 iron horse armor as my treasure. Wonderful. I suspect I did come through here and I just ran out of ways to mark what I was doing. Well, that fire will light it up as well for me. I think that's the first time I've actually seen thinking about it with that, what's it called? The chicken jockey. I think that's the first time I've seen one of the new chickens. Like, whilst actually playing. Now, that's probably a chest I haven't seen before. Ooh, diamonds. There we go. Okay. Was that? Yeah, okay. So back this way. Let's see what's around. Done that. There's not really anything there. Nope. And there's like a other area down here as well. Very long corridor. I think this is the ones that I saw. But like just having the information that there is some corridor nearby that needs to be lit up isn't the same as like teleporting yourself there. But hopefully all of this will mean that the one area that I've got will be where all the wither skeletons will start spawning. Okay. Yeah, I've clearly been here before with all this netherrack on the ground. And then there's a very long corridor with a chest at the end and netherrack all through it. Pretty good clue that we've got, I think, at least most of the fortress done now. I'm happy to say at least 90%, maybe 95%. Feels like there's more fortress behind that wall. Yep, I've been through here as well. Okay. And then up these stairs. And doesn't look like there's anything in other directions. Although, no, maybe there is. And there's nothing else through here. Cool. I think this area is like safe-ish. So we might do a little check whilst we're here. If there's any like darkened areas in the fortress. I think we're pretty far away from the actual spawning platform now. At this point. Yeah, look, there's even a guy there. What are you doing there? Yes, that must be hidden from the lightness. But yeah, we've got guys spawning on the platform. That's a good sign. And like inside of here. Wow. Oh. Okay, so this is a way to find netherite. Don't see any. So maybe it's not as common as I thought it was going to be. Alright. Or it's possibly I saw someone and just didn't know I was looking at it. So is that if I'm in the lava in this mode? Oh, it is. Okay. So I don't really want to cheat to the netherite that way. Hello, Senpai. This little outdoor area could probably do with lighting up. I think that's about it, I'll be honest. And it's like... So the outdoor there... Oh, it's these buildings here. Okay, I know exactly where that is. If I can get back to the spawning platform. Which I think there might be a quicker way to get by like going through the nether. Okay, this is not a brilliant decision. Eek. Look, I landed it. Surely that counts. So this is the problem with the super good firework rockets. Because people are like, you should definitely use them. And I'm like, that's a good idea. Because they get you further, more quicker, right? Does. Very does. Oh, this is where I wanted to go anyway. Okay. Well, I think that might have saved a minute. Of course, now I'm lost and scared to just fly up from here. I think here we go up. Again. Not going to fly. Yes, okay, so this is the way back. Whoa! So there are some things that will spawn in light levels. Good to know. Maybe I'm going to need to spawn proof a bit better. These guys hit hard. I didn't need the magma cream. Okay. Oh. There's so many of them. This is very silly. Ugh. Got it. Ow. Stop hitting me. Just because I'm massacring your whole family. Ow. Those chase you up 5 blocks and still reach you. Oh dear. Yeah, the big ones can jump very high. And then there's a way in up here. Doo. There we go. We got 2 more coal. If I could fight some more wither boys, that'd be great. Spawn less, please. What do they do and what does it do? The rude magma things. So the stuff that you get from the magma cream, you can use that to make a fireproof potion, which is quite handy for doing stuff around lava. And makes, like, the blazes, if you want to collect lots of blaze rods, it makes their attacks do absolutely nothing. They're definitely handy, but very much a pain. Just gonna knock that guy off. I don't want to deal. And this ends up being like a bit of a game of cat and mouse, where you'll keep lighting up areas. I've got 8 more torches, okay. And then you'll keep finding more little spots where they're spawning in. So then you go and light those up, and then you find some more spots. It's a bit of a back and forth. And without like spectator mode or the free cam mod, it can take a significant amount of time to find. Oh no. Quick, fly away. Okay, well that's going to light up an area, so that's lovely. Please don't die. No, I'm okay. Alright, I'm fine. Nobody stress. Oh, well, I've just blocked up the magma too. So it's not going to provide any more light. At least I can get some more quartz and repair my pick a little bit. Lots of quartz. And then I can come back with a crap ton of torches. Do some more lighting. And there's somewhere the skeletons look. They just spawned in. Hello, fellas. Want to fight? Still no third skull. But we did get some more torches, or more coal for torches. Boom. Let's go see what we can light up with that, I think. So there's even like up here. Look, there's a guy. here, flying. So all of these little spots, like even up in there, can be spawning places for bad guys. And you want to be a little bit careful at least with like light spill when you're doing this area. Because I don't want to light up the actual spawning platform, which I need to be dark. I've got some mostly quality of life mods, Brock. Mostly performance. And then I've got my free cam so I can do this. And I got a zoom. That's about it. So I just want to kind of like seal off the light from the torches up here. From the spawning platform. I don't know, it's a little bit weird, but kind of makes sense when you think about it. Although I've run out of quartz to place. Not quartz. Netherrack. I really don't miss the old nether with the old netherrack texture. It was very ugly. And like, yeah, it was meant to be hell, but it was very, not pleasing to the eye. Jesus, a lot of piggies. So, like, I would want to have a platform that's long enough I can, like, come across. And see some guys spawn and then come back. See some guys spawn, but, I mean, with this many piglins as well, or zombie piglins, it's just not feasible to make that happen. Although, of course, we do have the gap we can jump. I think this is going to be the way, at least for now. Just zoom back and forth. See if any whether skeletons spawn, which they have. Take out the blazes, because they're absolute pains. And then fight these guys with my looting sword. In hopes of getting at the special skull. Danger. Yay, there we go. We did it. Alright, never have to come back here ever again. Reminds you of beta, yeah. Old Minecraft was a different beast altogether, Nelly. Trident killers do not work on Java, no. They are a uniquely Bedrock quirk. And we're home. Hooray. Okay. Let's have a look. Around here, through here. Okay, I really don't want to keep all these swords. There's certainly some random stuff I picked up. Quartz can come in here. I got lots of quartz. That's good. Just trying to think of where things will go. It's kind of a food thing, isn't it? I was keeping coal in one of these boxes for making like more torches and things when I need them. Random blocks can go in there. And then I think this box, I've got some soul sand. There's 4. I have a couple more just in case. And then in the ender chest, we've got wither skeleton skulls. And I don't really think I need much more than this to actually fight the wither. So we might as well do it now. All we really need to do is dig out a nice big long tunnel. And I guess because the, what is it called? The deep slate is a harder block as far as like Minecraft explosions are. Then the wither will do less damage to like a deep slate tunnel. So that should make the fight even easier. I think. I'll just grab some food. Grab some more chicken from the lava chicken shop. Oh yeah. And then maybe do some repairs as well. Last thing I want is for my my pick to break whilst I'm digging out a tunnel. Come over to these guys. Make sure I'm holding my pick and then sell lots and lots of iron to these guys. And my pick's almost fully repaired. This is why villager trading can be quite OP. Because they not only give you stuff, they give you emeralds that I can now use to buy other stuff from the villagers. They repair all your, like all my armor's going to be repaired now. My helmet needs mending on it. That's good to learn. And I might as well put the emeralds away because let's not be silly. Oh, there's those swords again. Emeralds. Sword, 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 sword. And I'll put the iron back in the farm. And then we'll go fight the wither. I genuinely wasn't expecting to be able to fight the wither today. I have spent in the past many hours trying to hunt down a single wither skull. So even when I only had one left, I wasn't convinced that it would be a quick thing. Do I simply fly down here and dig in the deep slate down the bottom? I think that's what I might do. I spy some diamonds. There we go. Oh, I didn't bring any torches. That's a problem. Or is it? It's not really a problem. It might be a problem. We'll decide. Oh, look, immediately. Diamonds. Diamonds are for me. Thank you. Now we'll, like, fill in the space as well. think. Because I want to have it like to be a solid corridor. And ideally it won't get this far back, but if the wither gets all the way back here, then I want to have the best possible chance to kill it before it gets out and into the cave. Because that would be very bad. That would be very, very bad. I want to sort of make these torches last as long as possible. Ooh, redstone. We like redstone that we don't have to pay for. I should have fortuned that, or maybe I shouldn't. The when you fortune redstone dust, it does actually take up quite a lot of space. Yeah, quite a lot of redstone per block. A bit like copper, I think. Copper, you get tons per block. Or at least raw. Trouble with that is all of the copper blocks take 9 of the raw, so it might look like you got stacks and stacks of raw copper, but it actually doesn't translate into that much copper blocks. I can tell you from experience, from the time I did a huge copper dome. Oops. Nope. Oh, okay. We didn't know about that. You can just, if you place a torch as soon as you break a block under gravel, it instantly places the torch, and then the gravel falls down. Because it's a gravity block or something, it like breaks itself off. I don't know, it's weird. I reckon that is more than enough. So let's go a little bit further because I always underestimate things. I just want to be sure that the wither doesn't burst out into the cave system, because then it's very close to my base and all my guys. And I wouldn't like for them to turn into wither roses. Oh, that's a lava pool. A big lava pool. Alright, I guess we're stopping here. We'll just fill that in and pretend we didn't see it. Step back a little bit and make a room. What a big room. Big enough to place a few things. That should do it, I think. Can't remember if you need to have, like, separation of blocks from things. I don't think you do, from memory. But I'm just going to make sure there is no way we can stuff up spawning the wither. He says, out loud, like a fool. Okay. Soul sand in a tea. And then, with the skulls. Let's make sure I've got my food on my hotbar. Just in case we need to do that. Hi, Lithium Craft. You're just in time for the wither. Oops, and I missed. Bonk. And then, can I really... 1, 2. He's done it. Right, first thing with the wither. He's gonna explode. So just stand back. Look, he's counting down. Blinking, blonking. Boom. Big explosion. Okay. Yeah. He needs to come down a bit, but he's not. So... Now, at this point, he's still vulnerable to, like, bows and stuff. But when he's at half health, he will start to get a barrier on him. Yeah, you can see the barrier. Look, it's magic shield. So I can no longer hit him with a bow. Oh, hello. Yeah, all right. So I've got to be a little bit careful. He's damaged me. We're nearly there. There we go. He's done. Whew. So, I mean, out of all of that huge tunnel that we dug, this is what's left. You know, this is where he was spawned in. So, you don't need that much of a tunnel. Thankfully. And sometimes he can reveal lots of stuff. This time he didn't. No biggie. Wither done. Now we can see if we've got the stuff. I don't think I've got enough iron. Especially after trading all that iron just now. But we could start thinking about a beacon. I think I only really took one hit just then. Then I'm going to want to fly up and like around. That's where I came down. The trial chamber's under there. In case you wanted to know. There we go. And we're home. It's so funny just thinking about how when I first started this world and finding this cave and this way down was so important. And now it's just like right outside my barn. Oh. Yeah, the star. Yeah, we really don't have much iron. And this is like my big one. That's all I got left. Oh no. It's not enough. Gravel, I don't need you. Okay, let's... Oh. Let's do a sleep, for starters. Sleep is done. Let's put away some of these blocks and things. Although, I don't have a lot of space to put it all away. Yeah, it's going in there for now. Thank you. Come again. Keep the nether star. Diamonds in there. Redstone dust in the redstone box. And I just need a bit of obsidian, I guess, and glass to actually make the beacon. I don't think I've got any obsidian. I've got plenty of glass. Let's go get some obsidian. I know where to find some. Right over here. Down here? There we go. Although I have... it seems I've mined it all out. I think I need 3. I can take this corner. Need to make sure I come back with water next time. Use my crafting bench. There we go. Beacon. Huzzah! I made a beacon. And I only have a stack of blocks. Now, I always forget the dimensions of a beacon, but either way, I don't have the stuff for it. I know it's like, I think it's 4 levels up and it's like a 3x3 in the middle. Like if I had a beacon in the center of my town, which isn't the worst idea. Something like this. And then the beacon will work, I think, because I've got the 3 blocks under it. Yeah. But I can only do, yeah, so you have to have the 4 levels. It even shows you on here to have the full power of it. So to get regen and or something and haste 2, I think it is that you get when it's all the way built. It might depend on what it's built out of. Now that I know it, think about it. I'm not sure. Oh no. I guess we'll find out when I've got the stuff to build it. I might be able to build like a 2nd level like this with the blocks I've got. Yeah. But then if I try to even build the 3rd, it's not going to work. So I think you end up needing like 2 stacks of blocks or something, because this will come out 1 and then the next level will come out 1 as well. And it's the bottom level ends up being like half of the blocks of the whole thing. And I don't have a way up. For glass. So now, yeah, okay, we've got haste. So, that's right. If you do haste, then you can do haste 2 as well, which makes your mining really fast. Or we could do speed and like regeneration. They'd probably be good ones to have in your base. Or you could do speed 2 and have multiple beacons and have, you know, speed 2, haste 2, resistance 2, jump boost 2, strength 2, all that kind of stuff. But for right now, I'm a little bit iron poor. So we're just going to have to wait until... I mean, I need, like I said, been saying, I need to do an AFK session here. I'm not sure if that will load this and like make it work. Because it's to do with, like, this is mob spawning and this is the mob spawning range and that stuff. I don't know. Guess we'll find out. I can always AFK in my house and then everything will work through. But because this guy is here right now, he's actually blocking the iron farm from working. Maybe I'll put up a fence. Let's do that now. Hello. I'm sure I've got lots of fence blocks. Or fences. I'm not sure if they're blocks. From other things that I've been doing. I'd like to be consistent. Fence gate. Don't really need. Maybe I don't. Got lots of random piles of sticks though. It's kind of weird. I can grab a stack of logs. Ah, spruce fence. Spruce fence, that's quite a bit of fence. What do we do? I mean, I can easily get more oak, so I think oak is the way. Got even more sticks and sticks. That's all from all the tree farming that I was doing, I think. And then oak fence. If that's not enough, I don't know what will be. But at least we can stop the iron golem from being a pain. We
can either kill him or... Oh dear, I need to sort that out now. And there. What's going on with this area? This beautifully manicured area that I was super careful about creating has managed to have some errors in it. Now, I have been talking about whether or not I want to keep this iron farm, and the number one reason I have kept it up until this point is because I wanted to do... I'm working on a video, and I wanted to do a clip of the iron farm like today. But I've been editing the video, and I've just gotten up to the point where I've like a couple of little sections to edit down, and then I'm ready to like record whatever it is that I need to record. And that's just taken a little while. That's the number one reason the iron farm is still here. The other reasons are it's a functioning farm, and it was the first farm I built, and there's a friendly named zombie in there, and you know, there's lots of little reasons, but I'm not sure if they're all good enough reasons to keep the whole iron farm around. Don't need a hoe, I just need a shovel. Boom. Boom, boom. And then this guy over here. Look, he's damaged enough. Sorry, mate. So that should start working again soon. And then it might even be worth doing the same over here, because there regularly are iron golems that like spawn in. So I might even just use like the sheep fence as a thing. I'm not 100% sure on like the distance I'm going to need to build a fence to keep iron golems out. I think about here is fine. It's very much they keep wandering over. And like the measurement is 16 blocks away from the village. And the village being these guys underground. So as long as I'm 16 blocks away from that, which I'm pretty sure I am, then that will keep the farm working. I could measure it out, but I don't want to. Maybe up onto this little hill and then we'll go sideways. Yeah, I don't think any other... I mean, yeah, we're right up to the tree farm and stuff. So what we don't want to happen is like this iron golem here wanders into this area, because that will stop the iron farm from working, I think. And I have run out of fence posts. That's okay. We've got a thingo there. Crafting bench. Not fence gate, just regular fence, please. Thank you. Where do we go? I mean, it's roughly in line with that. A little bit to the right. So, okay, well, come around this cobblestone thing. It's a marker for where the lava pool is that I've been using. And then, yeah, we'll come, maybe even where that little one went off there. We'll come this way. That's not going to stop mobs and stuff from spawning, but it's only iron golems that we need to stop from getting in. Oh, gee, I do have 58 levels. I shouldn't have fought the Wither with 58 levels, should I? That was a bad idea. Thankfully, it's all worked out in the end, but I should have spent some of those on some enchantments for my gear. Silly Billy. Oops. There we go. That should be plenty. So now no more iron golems can get in. That's good to know. So what's on the list of things I need to do? I want to tear down this building, put in at least 2 more villager buildings. Things that are probably not on the cards for today. Been going for a while now. How are we going? 2.5 hours? Okay, so go for a little bit longer. Eek. And we could do more lighting up in the nether as well. There's absolutely a job that needs to be done because I want more beacons. Not really sure why I'm out here fighting monsters. Just something to do. But yeah, this kind of setup with like just a big thing like that, I don't love. I'd love to have a separate building. They'll end up being as big as this, I think, for iron farms. Let's go do another sleep. Okay. Just random crap in my inventory. 19 iron isn't really much. Just put my ender chest in there as well. Not very helpful. Look, I will keep the iron on me. Got a little bit more in there. Okay. 2 in there. Having an iron farm has made me less worried about like keeping track of my iron, putting it somewhere safe. Just kind of bits of iron in random boxes everywhere. Oh, why don't we actually? Ooh, we've got a brewing stand. Okay, let's put it somewhere. I don't know. There. Some blaze powder. Some water bottles. So I need some water. And I need nether wart. I've got a whole stack of the stuff. Put the blaze powder in. Okay. I wanted to... Where did I put it? Oh no. Is it in here? Yes. Wanted to make some potions of fire resistance. Not sure what it's called actually. I need water, that's right. Oops. I think like redstone dust makes them last longer? Question mark. So you do the nether wart first, and that percolates through for a little bit. Doesn't take too long, just for the arrow to go all the way down. It gives you an awkward potion, I think. Kaboom, awkward potion. So then magma cream. And then redstone dust. So redstone dust makes it last longer. So potion of fire resistance. So it's 3 minutes long. So if I put in a redstone dust. And eventually we got potion of fire resistance for 8 minutes. Now I'm a brewer. And I have filled up my brewing box. But what we can do, so I'll go to the nether and just sort of demonstrate a little bit. Science! Exactly, Amy Lynn. You're right. Some super secret brilliant science that I've gone and done. Because of that science / magic science? Science magic? I don't know. Either way, I drink the potion of fire resistance. Now, if I'm right, and I'm pretty sure I'm right, but there is that little tiny voice in my head that's saying you're wrong, I should be able to just jump into the lava. And yes, it shows that I'm on fire, but also I'm not dying. And so you can see the blocks sort of close by. This is going very deep. Make sure I've got the next one on my hotbar ready to go. And once you get this deep, and you do walk quite slowly through it, so. And then I swim up quite slowly. And that took almost a minute to get down to the bottom. Okay. But here we go. Look, netherite, or what's it called? The stuff that netherite's made from ancient debris? No! Oh, that's bedrock. We're down at bedrock. Okay. So that's going to make things a bit trickier. But the idea is that you can walk around here and you're more likely to find the ancient debris at the bottom of the lava. I'm not sure about at the bottom of the bedrock. I might need to be like higher up, maybe. Is there like a shelf? But you do walk quite slow through the stuff. Think you can fly? Yeah, okay. So I can fly up and out. Ooh. And I mean, all I did was walk from around here somewhere. Oh no, where's my portal? There you go, yeah. So I just walked down here a bit. So I can sort of try and dip in, I suppose. Can I? I don't have a way of going faster. Keep an eye on my timer. course, now I've got a ghast shooting at me. So I kind of need to fly out and take care of this guy. Boom, got him. Is that falling into the lava? Oh, we got a ghast here. There we go. They're going to be even more useful soon with the new update that's coming for the ghasts. How are we doing? 5 minutes. So I want to sink down somewhere. Still haven't found any ancient debris. It's still not that common under the lava, but it's just, it should be easier to spot if you're using, maybe even if you're just removing like the lava fog, then you can see like everywhere under here. So if I go to the view like this, so I can see sort of under the lava fog. I think I was down in like a valley like this just now. But if we do a quick scoot around, let's see if we can actually find any ancient debris. Okay, there's a piece there. This doesn't seem like a very viable way of finding a one piece there. There's 2 pieces so far. Okay. And like, you find a single bit of gold. Oh, there's 2 there. 1 more there. So yeah, if you could see really far, and I've seen like people have, it does give me a timer. You can kind of see the start of the timer here, Emilyn, on TikTok. I'm not sure if you can see, I think you can see the 3-minute part of it, but it's 3 minutes and a half that is left. Welcome back, Lithium Craft. I'm in the lava. So yeah, the look at my little character. He's just happily burning. La 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 la. If you modded the game to take away all the lava fog, and like I've seen what people do as well is they have like a texture resource pack where it like highlights. Oh, there's lots of netherite here. Okay, maybe it is a good way to do it. It highlights the netherite in like a blue color because everything else is red, and that can make it easier to find. But even then, it's really, really sparse, and I think I'm happy to just do my old TNT method. Like I'm just looking in like this this bedrock pool, and maybe like in the walls you might be able to see some, but it doesn't look that way. I guess I'm relatively safe under the lava. This some sort of mix between this and this, I think, should be maybe like super netherite enchantment or something, where you've got like a fire vision or a fire walking or a lava walking enchantment, that sort of thing. And then add like, I don't know, lava snakes that are slithering around in the lava to make it actually hard. But you should be able to increase your vision. Because in like Terraria, there's like, what are they called? Accessories that give you abilities and stuff. And they tend to lead more towards doing more cool things because it's cool, rather than trying to limit yourself because it's not quite Minecrafty enough. What are you doing here? Not your land. Bonk. Got him. Hello again, Nikki. So today you've missed a little bit. I'm sorry. We went to the Nether. We built an area for kind of farming withers or wither skeletons, and we got enough to fight the wither, killed the wither, got a beacon, and then I realized that I sold all of my iron. So this is my beacon right now. That's all good, Nikki. Socializing is important. And, oh, okay. What have I done here? I don't remember doing that. Is it possible? No, I don't think Enderman can pick up fence posts, can they? But there we go. We've got some iron coming through again. Maybe I'll grab the poppies as well whilst I'm here. And yeah, I just brewed some fire resistance potions to look at what the world is like under the lava. And it's very slow to walk in, even with the fire resistance potion. And you can't see very far. You can only see a few blocks in front of you. So there's this sort of new meta that's all about getting netherite from the bottom of like lava oceans in the nether. And if you're going to do it without cheating, then it's not really a legit way of doing things, I don't think. I did see a guy, I can't remember what his name was, but he wanted to farm a netherite beacon like as quickly as possible. And that's the method he was using. Let's do a sleep. Yes, I am, Hannah. I am on Twitch and YouTube and TikTok all at the same time. Just allows people to use their platform of choice. Like if I'm watching a stream on my computer, I generally prefer YouTube. Because it's like a stabler platform. I've had lots of crashes on, like just while watching Twitch. But if I'm on my phone, I'll probably watch something on TikTok. So just depends on where I am, what I'm doing. And depending on the streamer, it might be that there's a streamer that I want to watch that only streams on Twitch. So I might watch those people. Let's see how close we are to getting a beacon all the way. Okay, so that's a level 3 beacon now. And that was a decent amount of iron. Is Minecraft full screen on YouTube? Yes. So you've got sort of the center bit more than a third, I think, on not on YouTube, on TikTok. That's my preference of, because I could make I could shrink down the whole window, but then everything's really small and it's harder to see. And everything that I'm doing is in the middle of the screen anyway, so. You can't annoy me with the water spam. Look, I will be finishing up very soon, Nikki. And I will be going and getting myself a drink anyway, so I will be plenty hydrated, don't worry. Got redstone dust. I got so much random stuff. I got all these pistons. Stack of potatoes. Hoppers. Oh my gosh. I don't think you can mix beacons. I was just thinking I've got lots of emeralds from just now. But also I need to buy books from my librarians. So maybe I should invest in that. Do I have much leather? I've got a little bit of leather. Okay. So, got some paper. Might as well turn those into books. And then... Oh, jeez. Okay, I've got so much random crap now in my inventory. That goes in there. That goes in there. Let's take the glass out of there. And then all of that can go in there. And netherrack can go in there. And the copies... Ah, yes. Well, just save what you've got now for next time. You'll be back. Soon you see. I'm vaguely aware of Hamilton. It's okay. Oh, I still don't have protection, do I? Oh, this is the librarian house. It's beautiful. And I finished the warehouse for the paper farm. I don't know if you saw that. La la la. And I want to figure out like a piston door to put in here. I just haven't looked at that yet. But my librarian house is pretty much finished. I need to get 1 or 2 more trades just by rolling these guys, by doing the old break it and then replace it trick. And they take it pretty quickly. And I could be doing this. I mean, it's going to take as long as it takes at this point. Spelling is hard. It's okay. So yeah, you just do this over and over. And I've got... There's one guy there I can do that with. There's a guy here. I think there was one more. Yeah, this guy. And then I've got quite a few up here, actually. This guy doesn't have a job. And then these guys also. I think this guy has taken this lectern, but he's got trades. I want to kill that guy. He's really annoying me. Why is there an arrow on the sign? Oh, this. So it's just pointing to that villager. Because when you've got like 3 guys in a row, if I didn't have an arrow, I might get confused as to which direction. But these guys on this side, I can put the sign there. But the sign actually fills this whole block. So I can't place another sign on the front there. Yeah, it just helps me to like find what I need quickly rather than having to go, okay, I want mending. So let's go see. No, oh, I'd have to go, no, he doesn't have it. Okay. He doesn't have it. Or does he? Oh, there's that last one. Infinity. Okay. No. Mending. Okay, that guy. Or I could come through and go, okay, I need mending. Nope. 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 Mending. And then you're there. So, just saves time by putting a little bit of work in. And with that beacon that is coming, I do have an efficiency 5 guy somewhere. Density 5. I think he was upstairs. Thank you. There we go. Efficiency 5. So I can come here and get some efficiency 5 books. And that can go on my tools and stuff. And he's got good prices for like Silk Touch and Mending too. I might grab a couple of Mending books. And then I'm just going to pop these in here for now. But I will keep a Mending book. Because I have just remembered I don't have Mending on my helmet. And we'll go to the anvil. Take the helmet off. Go to the anvil. And pop Mending on there just for 3 levels. There we go. I think that's a helmet. That's about as good as you can get these days. And so there's like 1 more enchantment for each of those. And they're like the weird ones. So technically this armor is like fully enchanted. And then I want to start getting all of this armor fully enchanted. But this is why. So I've got fire protection, projectile protection 4, protection 3, nothing, and fire protection 4. So I want regular protection 4 on all of these. And then I'll have spare gear sets, so I can actually, you know, if I die, then I can re-gear quickly and either return to my stuff or not stress about not being fully geared again. So let's go double check the iron farms very quickly. See how productive they've been. Another stack. That's quite a bit. Just think it's only going to be another stack for both of them, though, isn't it? Yeah. Ish. And then some other random bits and pieces in that one. So I don't think that's going to be... It's going to be a while still before we have the iron for the beacon. Yeah, ish. Yeah, it's a sentence. It's a word. But yeah, it's going to take a while to actually fill up the whole beacon. Like even just that was 12 blocks. Looking like that. And it's gone. No worries, Amy Lynn. I'm just thinking of finishing up now anyway. We're just about at the 3-hour mark. And I've got an early start tomorrow, so I need to be paying attention. That's me having several thoughts at once. So the question was, is there lots of iron? Yeah, there is. But in terms of how much iron I need, it's more of an ish. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, I think I'm going to finish up now. So thanks everyone for tuning in. Thanks for the likes. Oh, thanks for the roses, Amy Lynn. You're too kind. So ironish. Yeah, exactly. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for chatting. Thanks for the new followers, subscribers on YouTube. Thank you again for the gifts, everybody that has been gifting. There's been a few gifters today. And thank you for hanging out. Thank you to the lurkers. We love the lurkers. Don't forget the lurkers. And everyone that has returned and anyone that's your first time. It's been a lovely stream. Pretty chill. Pretty uneventful. A couple of moments where I almost thought I was going to die. But other than that, We went to the Nether to do a thing, and then it happened. And it's coming together. The only real time sink at the moment is trying to get that one villager to have the trade that I want them to have. So that might take a little while. I'll probably keep spinning that off stream just until it happens. And I'll be working on the video that will be out on YouTube soon, probably this weekend. Otherwise, I'll be back in a couple of days. And until then, I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.